welcome to another episode of Peeps and Mike. I'm Jim Papos, and we're back. You missed all of that. Introduce yourself.
Kristy, Vera.
Yeah, you are.
Zachariah Benzing.
Daniel Paravan.
Why are you laughing?
Hi.
What is Natalie talking
Hi,
about?
Natalie. What do you want from my life, Natalie?
Which Natalie?
Natalie. I think it's Natalie Kim or Cuomo. Who was
It'd be
it?
cool if we could actually see
Cuomo?
the comments like as they come in. Cause
Yeah, you just do it here.
do it.
Right. Love you, Jimmy Peoples. So,
Who's that?
Whoa.
Kim
from Natalie.
And I can always tell what Natalie it is because
Yeah.
that's Natalie Kim. Natalie Kim is the
Natalie
shit.
Cuomo.
Where you at, Natalie? Are you in a third world country right now?
Wow, okay.
She's in
You
Laos.
should see this video.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's just
no,
telling
she's
me.
like traveling somewhere. I think with her husband. She had like a rich husband, and she's dope as fuck.
So he can bring her to third world countries.
Yeah.
They travel.
pretty cool.
Like I see people's Instagram, and they were like in some third world country.
Some shack
You want
somewhere.
to go? You want to go Bahamas?
Yeah,
This weekend?
country. Yeah.
Ooh,
Can't wait to have that.
I wonder how cheap it would be
What?
to go to the Bahamas.
Are you on Skyscanner? The Skyscanner?
No.
App? Skyscanner tells you all the cheap.
A lot of my
prices.
friends seem to have that because
Under
they're
100?
they're always like 400 right now.
Everything's
Did
under
you see
100.
that?
You
Like,
just buy a ticket and get
Yeah.
the fuck out. And then, but I don't know where to
Alright.
go. We're safe to go to. So
probably
I'm
the
like,
Bahamas. Just help
Everybody's
out.
I'm
dead.
like, well, yeah.
Walk. Everyone's dead.
Yeah,
He said-
so,
The
Just walk
day
around the
after the hurricane leaves is probably the best day to go, right?
It's also great for
Oh,
like
and cheap.
and cheap as
yeah,
fuck.
and cheap as hell.
yeah.
Cheap
Yeah.
as shit.
for seeing
Like, look
fish
at all this
that
shit.
are cool.
Yeah, go get some dead fish.
I have friends that are contractors, and they're all going
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
Like they're planning to go down there to help rebuild
Go
it
help
because they're going to make a shit
Yeah.
ton of money.
Well, I'm not gonna help rebuild, but I'm gonna help.
No, they'll make money.
Fix
Grab
people's
people's shit.
roofs.
Have a
and
good
shit,
time.
right? Yeah. Go get an iPad.
Yeah, you need a place to stay, baby. Yeah, no, it's being raided. Those compounds. Actually,
That's fun.
What if the whole world kind
This
of
is,
like
I don't like
flew
watching
there
myself
and
as
just
I'm doing something.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's weird.
sorry.
So comfortable.
I was
What's
just
that?
monitoring the comics.
Chris
Are
Wales,
you
baby.
comfortable being watched while you're doing something? It's weird.
What this? I'm
Yeah,
He
no,
didn't
I mean,
like- he didn't like that I
Oh,
have
Video,
because I'm
like,
monitoring
it just it
comics.
fucks with my head.
Why
a
you
little
drinking
bit.
Pepsi? It's
Watch it.
diet, Chris.
Yeah, it's not that because they ain't giving us.
Oh,
no
yeah.
money.
I heard that's bad for you too. It causes cancer,
That's what they've
It
been
all
saying for
causes
35
cancer.
years. Yeah, we're all going to die.
and most people just die anyway because of cancer.
Alex.
The guy who says the guy who smokes all the time. I'm like, oh, we got my cancer.
You smoke cigarettes?
Yeah, I do
Yeah, he does.
a lot.
You didn't do the Juul? You been taking that?
No, I
Done
chain
that?
smoke a lot, man.
I don't know why people do the Juul. Is it for the nicotine high? I've never done it.
well, it's like anxiety. Yeah, everyone has like a little bit of a nervous twitch when they're always going out and trying to like mingle and find somebody that they'll fall in love with. They have a little nervous thing that they need to do the whole time. And especially if the guy that they have a crush on has a Jewel, they'll be like, "Can I have it?
Come
Can
on
I
in.
have it? Can I have
Yeah,
it?"
come in. Yep, do your thing. Do your thing. Absolutely.
You know what? I don't like is when people think we can't tell they're vaping, and they do that whole like.
And there's
when
a
they're
cloud of
talking to
smoke.
you.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I know what you're doing.
Dude,
'Cause they're
you're in my
making the thing
office.
the
Chill
hand,
out. Oh, where just a cloud, like a cloud of smoke, just came up around you for no
Yeah.
reason.
That
I'm not
that gets
stupid,
me. They're
Jerry.
not clever.
But it doesn't affect you at all.
Right. Well, there's the Juul,
It-
but I don't
no,
know if
it's
it's
second,
hot, too.
isn't it?
Some
I
of
thought it
could be
was-
hot.
Yeah.
Like those.
Also,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it second degree? There's a reason the e-cigarettes are banned too. Like it's second degree.
What?
You could
Yeah, I
actually
mean,
get affected by it
There's probably like, yeah,
Why are people dying from vapes? What is that? Going
because the
It's fucking
there's some
fake
fucked up
shit.
shit. It's
What?
fake. You
What?
literally charge it on a USB.
It's not like blowing up in
it
your
doesn't
mouth. or nothing, right?
seem.
you remember?
That's
Do
what I
you
wanna
remember
say.
Spice?
I don't know. I want somebody to smoke it and just like.
Look, I'd rather die in 50
Fucking mouth
years
same
than
time,
in fucking 10.
Bah!
All right, I'll give you that much.
What's that?
Vapes will help you live. I don't know. Like, what's the difference here?
What?
People are dying from vaping. So
Whoever-
it's the same shit.
Because they thought it was going to be healthier, right?
Dude,
Okay.
if you believe in Juuls, then you obviously haven't read the history of what white corporations have done the entire time.
Well, everybody thought like
Racist
remember they were like
You think
specific
they
cigarettes.
suddenly figured out
Yeah.
Juuls and they were like, "This is good." Like, you really trust that? Are you
money.
serious?
Well, remember they were like branded cigarettes that were recommended by doctors.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
exactly.
back in the day,
yeah.
they were like, "Oh no, this one's pretty healthy for you."
That's true too.
Yeah, no. So yeah, Juuls. I mean, there hasn't been this. I
I mean,
would never do
who
it.
else had a best friend who lost their mind because of Spice?
What?
Oh,
Girl Spice.
I
Remember
haven't had-
Spice weed?
Spice Girls.
No,
Like, that was like the
That's
good
my
weed and all this stuff. Like, it was terrible.
And it was outlawed right away, right?
They were just spraying like fucking, what is it called? Like stuff that you party with. Like, what is it called? Graffiti. What is it called?
like the aerosol cans.
Whatever. Like
Well, they used to do
this
the
shit. They were spraying that with just chemicals, like, and just selling it to people to like light on fire.
Spice was crazy. Have you ever
my
smoked
friend lost her mind, and she was a genius.
Yeah.
She was she was like 5 years ahead of her, like, you know, like grade level and all this stuff. Yeah, it was like all these different spices.
Like
she started getting addicted to it. I remember she would like smoke it more and more and constantly. And every time I would take even one small hit, I felt like I was going to die. So it was like really strong. And then she lost her complete mind, and she dropped out of school and everything.
She come back? Or she gone forever?
She kind of came back a little bit, but that's it. Like
Spice.
She was going to be a doctor.
Spice is crazy. Acid.
That's fucked up, man.
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, have you ever smoked Spice? It literally, like, when I smoked it, I thought the TV was, like, pulling me in. Like, it was, like, a real sensation.
Yeah.
Like, and it lasts for, like, 10 minutes.
The one time I sipped off of her Spice, I took a shower because I was like, oh my God. And I was, like, drinking the water from the shower thinking, this will keep me from dying. And then I had this whole thing of, like, maybe water is God, is water. Like...
And they're like, it's like synthetic pot.
Yeah,
it's nothing like pot. It is nothing like pot.
The more water you drink, the more God you have inside of you.
That's a man-made drug, right?
Yeah, it's all synthetic.
Exactly.
That's why it just felt like your body was like rejecting it immediately. It's like, what the hell is going on?
It's no different than when I've heard stories of people pouring
some type of
sucrose down ant hills and stuff.
Oh,
and the ants literally reject the sucrose.
Like sugar, sucrose.
It's a fake sugar.
It's artificial sugar. And ants love sugar.
And they literally go around it because they're like,
but they hate
yeah, we
sucrose.
fuck with that shit.
We're not stupid as
That's
fuck.
crazy.
That's
Still
fucked up.
drinking Diet Pepsi.
Where'd you see that?
That's good to know.
I fucking weird, but like legitimately, like
No, they were putting that in.
You've heard stories of that too, like
yeah. I had a long argument. I was like, because I wouldn't buy shit with sucralose, acetylfame, and all that other bullshit you can't pronounce. And they'd be like, no, it's fine. And for a moment, they were like, yeah, this shit causes cancer. But
and then it was like,
it causes cancer. Yeah,
but it's kind of.
And then it's like, no, it doesn't cause cancer. It's fine. And now it's in fucking everything. That shit's in everything. You look, it's in gum.
And it's half known.
There's one that is sugar, sucrose, and then sucralose. But they confuse people. They'd be like, no, that's the one that's a good one. There's a good one and a bad one.
Yo, are they making a Harriet Tubman movie?
It's already made.
What do you mean it's already made?
It's already made. They have previews out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's it called?
It's called the Harriet Tubman, motherfucker.
That's
They
awesome.
call it the Harriet Tubman.
It's called the Harriet Tubman.
What's up with this Good Place?
The Good Place is the movie with Ted Danson and the white girl. They where she goes to heaven by accident. She's supposed to really go to hell, I guess.
Oh, is that a new movie too?
But they don't say heaven and hell. They say good place and bad place.
My girlfriend loves that show. You love all the shows my girlfriend loves.
No, you know what I do? This is the weird thing about me. When I talk to somebody, when I start, not date, but when I listen to a girl, I try to get her interest, and then so I'm interested, so I can talk about the things she's interested in. Even though I would never watch this fucking show, I was like, now I got to binge watch it so I can talk to her about it.
You mean you listen to her?
The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
Yeah, it was like this girl's watching Mindhunter. I was like, I don't give a fuck. But
Mindhunter
if the vagina opens up for Mindhunter, then
all right. Can we say one thing? I'm tired of all these fucking memes about Kevin Hart.
Why?
Kind of fucked up.
Is it fucked up?
He's home.
I want to reach out to him.
He's home.
I
He's
hope
fine.
All these dudes making fun of him on fucking
as a comedian or as in the comedy world. Don't be so fucking sensitive. On the one hand, we love him. It's out of love. I feel like I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I ended up making a joke about him yesterday.
Eventually, I mean, it's like he didn't die. You know, so he broke his back in a car accident.
Oh.
But you want to send out like, yo, we love you, hope everything's all right. But on the other hand, we're comedians.
Well,
you got to make the shit funny. He's going to make the shit funny. He
can walk again.
Absolutely.
Like he's fine.
Are you sure he can walk
There's
again?
no way.
That's what they just
There's
said.
no way he's not going to have a special out of this shit.
Yeah.
At least
he's going to make fun of himself.
Yeah, of course.
He's like, oh, there goes the NBA scholarship.
Now, if he died, I mean, you got to give a couple days, but we're still comics. That's the way we deal with shit. You know, we still laugh at it, no matter what.
About Phil Hartman the night after his wife shot him in the face, so I don't think.
Yeah, but that was for meme culture.
As comedians, it's fair game. It's fair game.
I think you should.
The race is to die a glorious death.
You know what
I think one day you should be given.
One day?
Yeah, one day. Give him one day. You're like, all right, just chill out for a day, and then you make fun of it.
Well, I think.
Yeah, we need to know what the actual situation is.
Exactly.
Because especially, I hate how like you can't figure out what the real situation is. Like we only had his wife, and all she would fucking say is he's just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they say that about anything.
Who's wife? Phil Hartman? What are you talking
No,
about?
Kevin Hart.
Oh,
He was
Kevin
like,
Hart.
everyone was like, please tell us details,
No,
please.
it's the
We
wife's job.
we
The wife-
really
the wife's
need
job is not
details,
to tell you
please.
shit. That's not
And
her
she's
job.
like, he's just fine.
Yeah.
I've heard that shit
Right.
about people who are
She's
in
not supposed
comas.
to say nothing.
They have to, but their job is to say.
Dude, tell us
and
what's
actually,
going on.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I'm just saying, on their other end, they have to say everything's fine because he probably has contracts in the work.
Yeah.
You never
They
know
want
how
money.
embarrassed.
They don't want him to cancel
He's
it.
got a lot of money on the table.
Yeah.
He can't say shit. Huh?
I thought he was divorced. I thought he was like,
Probably like
He's
3
been
No,
times.
from his first
Yeah.
wife. No, he's got a new
he's
wife.
married again.
Yeah, he's got a new wife.
Jesus Christ.
what an idiot.
I don't know, man.
He's got a hot wife. He
It
upgraded.
doesn't matter. You don't marry them. I think I'm your first divorce. I don't know. Like
he did.
I've never been divorced. I can't speak.
He's got a hot Asian wife.
I've
That's
never
the
been
game.
divorced, so I can't
Kevin
speak
Hart
on
has
it.
won
But
the game.
I
He's
can't
won the
imagine, bro. I can't imagine that like after like your first divorce, you're not like never again. I would say that right away. I was like, no.
Then he might go broke, lose all his money, and go back to his first wife.
How short is he?
It is weird that
He's
people who
like
get
5'5".
divorced get married
No,
so
5'2".
fast
He's
again.
short as fuck.
Wait, what?
He's short as fuck.
I wanna be alone.
It's cool.
Yeah, they
But
get
he
married
won the game.
so
He
fast
got
again.
money. You know, he's still.
Pat Oswalt did the same thing. He got married almost immediately after his wife was
She died.
found dead. And
Oh, shit. She died of cancer. I thought. She died of cancer.
no, she was in bed with him, and he woke up and she was dead.
Oh shit.
And apparently she had some weird thing. And it was just like,
Wow.
everyone says that that's how you join the Illuminati. You kill someone you love.
Oh shit.
Or fuck a baby on camera.
Oh my god.
That's
What?
a big thing.
What?
That's a big thing. That's where all the Pizzagate conspiracy theory crap came from.
He's a gay. What?
The pizza, where they're like, oh, like
Pizzagate?
it was all ridiculous, but they're saying the Illuminati, like you fuck a kid and they put it on camera, so then you can't ever go against them because they'll be like, we'll release this tape.
That kind of makes sense
Like
too.
Epstein shit.
Like what they do in the fucking in the mafia, where they used to be like, all right, kill this
Oh, yeah,
guy. We're
so
gonna
we have
film
something
it.
on you.
So we have something on you.
The other same thing.
That's
You're
crazy.
like, hey man,
I don't
sometimes
want
you
to
can know
be that famous. I want to be.
Don't worry about it, Jimmy.
I don't want to be big. I don't want to talk shit.
I just wanted to stand
I
up
just want to be stand up. I
and
don't
make a living off it. It's only
like Jimmy, you're good, but you're not that good. So I want them.
I only want to make
people
$50,000 a year. Why is this so hard?
That's it. That's it.
$50,000 a year. It's not a lot of money.
I want to be
$50,000 a year. I want to sleep in and then go to a show and then do stand up. $50,000 a year. It's not asking for a lot. You're not asking for a lot.
I want to be able to use a debit
Why
card.
is it so hard?
I want to be able to use a debit card and not worry that it's declined.
Does
Right.
anybody?
You
Wait,
can't make comedy.
I feel like comedy though is like one of those you don't make anything until you make a lot. Like I don't feel like there's a $50,000.
No, there is.
There is.
Is there?
Yes. Yeah.
For a year.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
$50,000 a year is a very it's technically
No, that's
no. The standard
Yeah,
is technically $30K
$30K.
for a professional stand-up comedian. It's about $30,000 a year.
Making $1,000 a weekend, like Planet Club, like Headliner Club, is a lot for like a new comic that nobody
That's what Jimmy
knows.
said. And
Yeah, but
if you
I'm
fall
talking about
off,
after years and years. I'm not talking about like a
You're
new
saying-
guy.
Yeah.
You $1,000 a week or a month?
a weekend.
$1,000 a week, like headlining, like making $1,000 for a weekend.
Do you know how easy it is to make $300 in a weekend?
You couldn't make it easy. Yeah,
Easy.
you could do that.
But that's
Consistently,
but
though,
you're-
it's the key.
Consistently, yeah.
Consistently.
Club,
You
though,
can
don't
go.
you don't get door deals when you're just starting out. You know what I mean? They pay you a flat rate.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No, but I'm saying it's really hard to make $50,000 a year. Like
Yeah,
starting
I
out.
feel like
You
it'd be.
can if you sell merch.
The Wi-Fi is a little
merch.
rickety. I don't know.
Merch is where you're.
Yo,
I
Doug,
think it's
what's going
yours
on?
because we're just fine. My shit is.
You're
working.
selling your CDs,
Yeah,
you're
Bill,
selling your
I-
albums,
shit
you're selling your crap.
True.
Yeah, Bill.
Merch is the real
Yo,
money
big
maker.
shout out to everybody who's watching. For real.
Who cares about the spots and what they offer you? That's peanuts, apparently. According to differences, the real money is in merchandise.
But when you make it, though, you could play a club for a weekend and make $15,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you get all the tickets.
Once you're big,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are ripping it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just feel like it's like one of those things where you don't make a lot. Even if you're making, I don't know. I can't see you living off
Is it-
$50,000 a year, even in New York, and doing comedy for like.
No.
you can do it in Jersey.
Yeah.
The cost of living in
You
New York
can.
is 60.
26,000 and
What do
above.
you mean the cost of living in New
Cost
York
of
is
living.
60?
No,
Is that
no,
more
it's
than
not
that?
bad. I lived off
Where?
55K. It wasn't that hard.
55?
Yeah.
You round up, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
I lived off 55K in
That's-
New York and Brooklyn. It's not bad.
I'm not even going to say what I
That's
made
what's
last
the
year.
difference between 55 and 60?
Honestly,
I did it a
alone.
couple years ago. It's not
It's
that
the same
hard.
fucking thing. If I was
It takes $26,000 to live in Manhattan. at the most minimum.
Yeah, you should
Like just rent.
comfortably. I mean, people do it. People live.
Not
These
comfortably.
motherfuckers don't have
People do
anybody.
it. It's not that hard. You just deliver with like.
Dude, when I was
It's
in
29
the
an
amount-
hour.
the
I don't
amount-
want to be.
the amount of money I was blowing when I was making like finance money,
Yeah.
it's still crazy to me. I was like, oh man, this is a lot of
You're
money.
killing it.
But dude,
Six
like,
figures? 7
wait,
figures?
yeah, a lot. I was making a lot of money. I was making a lot of money,
Really?
but I was blowing it like fucking.
Really?
Oh
On
yeah,
what?
I wouldn't even look.
Look how white people blow
was-
money.
it
Blow
was-
money. Blow man.
No, that's privilege. I don't do it like I'm in the club like stacks. I'm like, hey,
I had a bit like that.
it's only.
like dumps
You
coming out of your
take
fucking. Yeah, I used to ask white people, "You ever been arrested?" And they were like, "No." And they used to do this shit, like releasing dubs. Like never.
Yeah, but ask if their parents got arrested, and I'd be like, well.
Yeah.
I got arrested once for
It's none of my
threatening
pedigree.
to fart on a cop.
Wait, what?
That's
I
why-
told a cop I was going to fart on him.
That sounds like some white shit.
White
It
shit.
was.
Yeah, white
White
shit.
He yelled at me for
Wouldn't even be
being
talking
loud
to
outside of a
cop.
bar, and he
Wouldn't
started
even-
pushing me, and I was like,
wouldn't even
dude,
have a
You don't
conversation.
I'm
talk.
going
You
to
just
fart on you.
keep
and
going. You're like, all right,
arrested me.
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
that's the real issue, I think. With
Is
also drunk.
there a genre of movie that pisses you off as a white guy that you know that the white people movies that you never
Yeah,
don't see?
white guilt movies.
Like what? Oh,
oh, of course you get mad at
Yeah,
that.
well, no, because
Yeah.
it's just when
Yeah,
people are
I
like,
can see
"Oh,
that.
those."
I'm sorry, I can't get
see
all the
that.
white
Okay,
stuff.
well, that's
It's a Bill Burr bit.
No. I don't like
Yeah,
white
it's
people
great.
think.
I like those.
I don't like
I
when
like
white people
at
think
least
black
Bill Burr's
people.
calling it out.
I don't like when white people make movies that think like black people. It's like, oh, look at them, they actually like can read.
It's
Like I find it fucking.
Oh my
offensive.
god, that and magical Negro movies. I'm like, yeah. Oh wow, the black guy you know has magical powers. You fucking racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Blindside. Like Blindside.
It's a
I didn't
fucking.
watch
It's
it.
a white.
when
fucking
it first
savior
came
movie.
out, and then after the fact, when you're watching, like I don't. What the fuck?
It's a white savior movie.
Yeah.
A white woman helped a poor black man
That's
trying
what
to get
I
off
mean.
the street.
That's what I mean.
Fuck you.
That's what I mean by white guilt movies.
I
Those
actually-
kinds where it's like,
actually,
oh, they can do
yeah.
things.
I actually lived an experience like that. My track team was like 5 black kids, and our coach was Coach Leroy Burrell, right? So he was like, "Yeah, you have the best coach in the country," and it was like, and then we didn't have a track team. Like, there's nobody who was good, so we recruited kids from like this Catholic school. So it was like 5 black kids, and we made it to state championships, and we were all on the and we won. We won state championships. Just
Nice.
the 5 of us, and 2 girls. It was like extra points and shit, but it was
Okay.
mainly. It was like the girls didn't get credit, but it was mainly us who won the state championship. I was like, this is going to be one of those fucking movies where the coach is going to be played by like fucking Alec Baldwin or some bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's like it was
Cop
one
look
of
like
those.
Alec Baldwin.
But yeah, I hate those movies, and I hate slave movies. Slave movies are.
We don't like slave movies?
I fucking.
I like slave movies a
I
little bit.
fucking hate slave. I hate slave back movies where black people are like, oh yeah, sir.
You didn't like Django?
No,
No Django.
I kind of like.
But Django was like he
It was
killed.
going
her
on.
in the
Yeah,
end.
he was.
Favorite movie, Gone with the Wind, by far.
There was a scene in Gone with the Wind. I never watched it, and I got it from the library. And it was a fucking scene where who's the main guy with the mustache?
Scarlett O'Hara.
That's the woman, the guy.
AKA
Who's the guy? Who's the guy?
No.
Who's her man?
Ooh, I don't even
I don't
remember.
remember his name.
He sent the slave away. He sent the slave away, and then she was like this. She was like retarded. She was like, "Oh well, we gonna find somebody to help." And he was like,
Yeah, because
"Can
they
you
weren't
hurry
allowed
up?"
to be educated.
He was like, "Can you hurry up, you simple-minded nigga?"
What movie is this?
Go with the
Gone with
wind.
Gone with the Wind.
And I was like, and I woke up. I was half asleep. I was like, "What the fuck did he just say?" He was like, "You simple-minded Negro."
That's one of fucking
Yeah.
America's favorite movies of
yeah,
all time.
racist as fuck.
Fuck, of course.
Super
it is.
comfortably racist. 6 hours of racism.
It's like 4 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long movie.
They had gingers in the movie, but you couldn't tell they were gingers.
Scarlett is like,
Y'all black ladies with her. Where the
he was like, who gonna get these ginger boys?
God, there's nothing worse than fucking racist white people. I fucking hate them so much.
Man, I was like, why is this such a good movie?
Well, that divided from
Yeah.
who's pissed me off. That's okay, what pisses
It's always,
Jimmy
it's
off.
always yeah, I set you up.
It is his podcast.
It's
No,
all
I
right.
know.
I mean, this is all segue into my fucking page. What I want to say.
you've got to be realistic at a certain point. They weren't allowed to read or learn. So, I mean, if you walked up with a bunch of vocab words, then
When's
you
the
could
last
get
movie about African
punished.
kings, though? You know, there's tons of
Don't-
African
nobody
kings. There was
say
an African
Wakanda.
queen
Prince of
that
Persia.
stopped like 80 years of slavery. They don't make a movie about her.
Yo,
Yeah, the Harry Tubman
oh
movie
my
came
God!
out.
There was also the battle of the Zulus and the
All
British
you got is
tribe.
fucking.
There's so much shit going on in African history.
Zulus too.
So much fucking shit.
I love the Zulus, but and the
Why the
Mandingas.
Zulus?
They don't talk about the Mandingos, the real Mandingos. All you know is
Yeah, I was like,
about
I'm
the
sure
Mandingos.
they've made movies about
the
Mandingos.
dicks. I don't want to hear about the dicks. I want to
You
They
hear.
need more
know what
Mandingo
Zulus
movies.
did? Zulus stole my cell phone once.
Whoa,
Okay.
like for real?
And then they
What?
texted me a
That's-
picture
that's-
of them.
I'm not. Can we switch the subject?
Were you in Africa?
They had my cell phone.
Were you in Africa?
Yeah, I put my cell phone
Were
down
you
on the
in
table,
Africa?
and then the next thing
Wait,
I
that's
know,
more important. You were in Africa.
yeah, I
Zulus
was
stole
in
my
near
cell phone.
Zulus. And the next thing I know, I got on my iPad, like through iCloud, a fucking picture of 2 Zulus like this, like with like the carpet over their fucking.
Yeah. The new Zulus are.
The news.
The new Zulus. Yeah, it's like real people. Like
The new
before,
Zulus.
like coming up,
It was
like,
the warrior
like Zulus
class.
were
Oh,
warriors, like the great
Yeah.
fucking warriors, and Shaka Zulu and
Zulu. This is the Zulu
History
thing.
podcast now.
man, huh?
History podcast.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
No, but
Black
nothing. It's like
history.
it's true. Like
you know.
the Zulus were one of the fiercest tribes in Africa.
Tribes of Africa.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but and they had
would
a great
enslave
fighting
people.
style. They were quiet.
Oh my god! Do you know what I love when racist people are like, "Well, you know, we got like racist white dudes are like, we got racism from black people who enslaved other African tribes." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! That's not
It's
Fuck
about,
you. How
he
Zulus
used
the
to keep
Zulus used to do it.
the
yeah.
richest king in the world, whatever. He actually used selling people to the Spaniards or whatever at first, and then they over.
What a fucking!
I don't know
yeah,
this.
but I hate the jackassery. That's what they're. That's
I stopped African American studies when I saw that they had a slave book. They had a book made out of slave skin. I went to Temple.
Why?
Give you the backstory. I went to Temple University, and it has the largest private collection of African American books. And this
That's
is when
awesome.
I was super pro black, and I wanted to work in that library. I wanted to be a librarian. And
Oh, yeah,
my
I
dad
can
was
see you
librarian.
being a librarian.
Charles Bloxon, the Bloxon Library, Temple University. He had the biggest collection, and in one of his prized books, right, that he wouldn't let anybody touch. It was a glass case. It was a book made out of slave skin.
Oh!
Just
Probably
a book
because you
based
can't touch.
You can't touch skin.
Skin like that.
It was, and then when I saw that, it was just so much anger. You know that this
What the fuck?
this existed. You know, and then that's when I pulled back
You got pretty good bad spelling for a guy who wanted to be a librarian.
because I rush.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
you
you
rush.
think about it, we do the same now.
What?
Except now we're just enslaving Chinese people, endorsed by the Chinese government. Let's not pretend we're any better now. I mean, that's the one great thing about black people in this country. They can work hard. They fucking fought for their freedom. They got it. They fought for civil rights. And now they're helping to enslave Chinese people. That's amazing. Let's
Well,
talk
there's a lot
about a
of them.
comeback
So,
story.
There's a lot of Asian people, so you know.
Yeah, we're gonna. Oh boy,
I'm
that's.
just kidding.
I'm
I'm
not
just kidding.
comfortable with this.
I love maybe walking you on racism.
I gotta go.
You know, my
I like that the stripper walked you.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm like, I'm
She's
done.
saying the most insane thing I've ever
She, this is some
What'd
crazy
she
shit.
say?
I love
She said
Kristy.
she avoids Indians like the plague.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh.
fuck that, I'm out!
She's a
You're allowed
stripper.
to speak your
But
mind.
like
People act
it's-
She
differently.
can
Strip
speak her
clubs.
mind, but motherfucker, that's like me saying, hey, I don't talk to black people because they might give me gay. That's the same
No,
shit.
no, but she works at a strip club, and Indians
Being
do
naked,
act a little
yeah.
differently in a strip club. They do treat you like a
she's
slave.
naked.
Being
Some
naked,
people-
you'll avoid certain.
Some people don't know how to act in a
Some
strip
people
club.
avoid things, but I mean, black. When I waited
That's
tables,
stupid.
black people say dumb shit.
Have
know?
you been a stripper? She probably has a
I
different
have been a stripper,
experience.
yes, once.
Okay, well,
I
not with
stripped
Indian
once,
guys.
Do you have any evidence
Well,
to the contrary?
Jimmy,
I
that's
don't.
different.
You have no evidence to the contrary.
You should be stripping.
You have no evidence.
I used to go to strip clubs
Oh,
with
we gotta
Indians.
wrap
They used to
this
get kicked out by bouncers a lot because they would be very,
It depends
very,
on-
very
they didn't
rude
like
to
You
women.
can't
They didn't like
individualize
it.
every single
Oh,
Indian. bro.
okay,
That's
but
the point
you can
makes
also,
sense.
yeah,
It's got to be
you
a
know-
hot Indian strip club somewhere, right?
Oh,
So
oh yeah,
Indians-
down the block, Queens.
yeah. Yeah, I go to
I'm sure
hot
there's one.
Indian strip
You already
club.
went to the strip club in Queens.
Call it where?
The one that you filmed
I
at.
already get agitated now. Like, what the fuck are you
Oh,
talking about?
Hustler? What are you talking
The one you filmed at, the strip club. That was in Queens. For
That was in
fucking J-Lo's
Queens. I didn't know
movie.
if that was a real. I don't know.
No, that's a real strip club.
Is it a real strip club?
It's a real strip club. 24 hours a
I
day.
was in
all
Hustlers.
nude.
Yeah.
Which they can't sell booze at strip clubs if it's all nude.
Oh yeah, they can. They can sell. No, they can sell beer and water.
Really?
They can't sell liquor.
New York is.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
Nick, what's up, Nick?
I went to all the strip club once.
Yeah.
Good.
I know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We actually got
But
to
that kind of
this.
makes sense, yo. You
I
got
might
liquor
start doing
dollars.
this.
No,
Some shit
yeah,
might happen,
yeah.
man.
Britney Spears' dad shook a baby, and he's
what the fuck?
They're taking the babies from him because it's child
Yeah,
abuse.
you can't shake a fucking baby.
This is 35 years ago.
He's like recent. He shook one of the babies.
Look, man,
they're not even babies anymore. He shook a real adult.
I don't know shit about babies, but even I'm like, don't shake a fucking baby.
But she doesn't even have. Does she have babies anymore? Why does she even have?
It's a 13-year-old kid now.
Oh, but he shook him
back then.
I didn't read the whole story.
Right? That was 13 years ago. Who gives a shit?
But they're taking the kids away from him now. I don't know.
That was 13 years ago. Who gives a
I guess
fuck?
it's on video or
Maybe the baby. If it's like fucked up in the head.
Like, if you're pushing a newborn, like, in a stroller on the street and it's bumping all around and stuff, does it get shaken baby syndrome?
there must be a
Probably
threshold.
could.
Yeah.
Yeah, there has to be some kind of level. You're right.
It's being gratuitous about like going to the same bump over and over.
It's
On purpose.
It's technically.
Or just do a
shaking
jog down the ruggedest street and then be like, all right.
But then you can put a baby in that bouncy thing where it just bounces all fucking day long
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, they're controlling.
But their heads are supporting. It's don't shake them without supporting their head.
I saw on the bus.
You go like fucking.
You shake as long as you cradle the neck.
You cradle the neck.
This was really fucked up, and I was like, this is like 5 years ago. I was super stoned when it happened too. I was on the bus, and I don't really smoke, so I was on the bus, and this lady was on the top. It was in Brooklyn, and she had her baby like in one of those pushing things, but she didn't strap it in. So when the bus hit the brakes, the baby flew, smacked right in front of me. Yeah,
It just fell. It was like
it went like flying. It was like if you don't wear a seatbelt in a car because physics, like it's still going. It didn't die. I started screaming, but
You
I'm sure it's fucked
almost
up.
had like a splat.
I didn't know what to do.
Of baby on you.
I was like, do I touch it? Do I
If
pick
you
it up?
catch it, it's yours.
Baby,
Oh,
baby
yeah, if I catch it, I'm
splatted
selling
on you.
dead babies.
Back to the mother.
I don't see any dead babies. That's
Oh, wow, Jimmy, you are just
yeah.
so
dead
morally
babies.
just.
You could have walked around with baby
Not gonna
blood
fuck kids.
stain on
Yeah,
you.
no, I don't see. No, that's fucking.
Don't want to get that famous.
No, I don't want to be. No, fuck no. I don't want to be famous enough where you gotta blackmail me. Because, no.
Well, this podcast will do enough.
Yes, this podcast is gonna ruin me. It was like in episode 4. I'm just gonna be in court for hours.
Jimmy, read the transcript.
Just watching all the podcasts. We're gonna watch episode 12.
The jury just shoots themselves. They're like, this is terrible.
Are we wrapping this up?
Yeah,
There was a vegan lady complaining about.
Barbecues.
Yeah, I don't know why they had a barbecue in front of her house. Her neighbors.
Dude, when I was vegan, I'll just say, when I was vegan, my Airbnb
You're
guest.
supposed to be a vegan forever, isn't it? For life.
It's so hard to tell a quick story with you.
Okay.
When I was vegan, my Airbnb guests didn't ask. They brought live crabs and lobsters into my house and burned them alive in my pot and shit.
Oh.
And I didn't know anything. I came outside and saw lobsters and crabs already dead, but had been climbing and shit, trying to like get out of. And I was in the middle of being vegan.
Oh, well,
You know what I mean?
Did it
What I
smell
had to
good?
see.
Was it?
That's why she's not
Did
vegan.
it smell like old? Did it smell good?
No.
You eat it?
Like, you're like, man, these are good.
These are good
No, I
crab.
took a video and like posted it everywhere. I was like, "Can you believe this? Like, what I have to."
Everybody would have came
Walk
over and be
around.
like,
Almost
man.
flowers, so it's almost like not an animal.
But lobsters are roaches, right?
Oh yeah, they're
I'm saying.
cockroaches. They taste great.
Yeah, it tastes amazing.
Oh
All
my
right, let's
god.
wrap this up. Where can they find you, Kristy?
KristyVera.com,
Kristy.
Kristy Vera, Instagram.
Zach Benzing Instagram tonight, every Wednesday, Alligator Lounge open mic, and we're gonna start a monthly show
Hey,
on
man,
Fridays.
I'm so proud of you.
So
Nice. Free to do a
that's
guest
right.
spot whenever. Daniel Parapet on Instagram, whatever. Just follow me.
That's another episode of People's Mic. Thank you for saving this, because I'm here once again. 422, episode 422. We'll be back tomorrow. You can find it every day, iHeartRadio, Spotify, JPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, JPeoples TV. Podcast is at 2:15 every day, 3 o'clock at Out of Shrunken Head. Thank you for them for letting us do this. Niagara on Saturday at 4:30 for the podcast, 5:30 for the mic. And we'll be back tomorrow.
Woo!
Bye.
Thank you.